Chris, how do you feel about that today?
I'm extremely disappointed. I thought we sort of went out the back door a little bit second half. Listen, I know it's been an incredible tough season right the way through from the start to the finish. But yet again, sort of it epitomised everything about this season. Support absolutely superb. Get off to a really good start yet again. And like I said, statistically, I think 14th in the division over the last sort of 8 weeks in terms of creating chances and everything. But both boxes yet again. You know, we have glorious opportunities to go 2-0 up after the first 20 minutes. There's only one team in it after 20-25 minutes. They have one opportunity through our bad play. We have an opportunity of playing forward. We don't. We come back inside. My right centre half thinks it's right to go charging forward and opening everything up. There's a tackle missed. There's a block missed. So you go one mistake yet again. Can we cut that out by rectifying it by the second somebody coming in and sorting that out? It goes 1, 2, 3. And then you look at the Premier League and you look at Kulusevski, the finish that he's found in the bottom corner, arrowed it in. And against the run of play, we find ourselves 1-0 down. And it just felt as if, you know, pin went in the balloon straight away. You know, what that did to the boys' confidence and belief. And I think you saw it, and I think that you saw sort of the attitude of the team and the group really shone right through on that particular moment. And then I've got to say, I thought it was pretty comfortable for Spurs. For 70 minutes, you know, we've got a pretty strong bench there, but we've got Ollie Mack can only do 15 minutes. We've got Rian at the moment can only do sort of 25. You know, Max Lowe, you know, can't do as many minutes as we'd like him to be. So physically, we are absolutely miles off of it. Absolutely miles off of it. So there's so many things there that need to be put right. We've got a hell of a lot of work to do, but we'll do it, and I'll get it done.
How tough is it to come out after every game and pretty much have to say the same thing?
Well, yeah, I'd like to say that, you know, we've been good and we've gone 2-0 up, and, you know, we've really pushed the top four side. The gap at the moment is too big for this team. At the moment, you have to be, as I said before, you have to be absolutely bang on it. You have to come through out your previous division in it, full flow. Everybody playing the top of the game. The squad being as strong as it's ever been. Physically, you know, from a mentality point of view, you know, I'm walking around in his Egan and his Baldock and his Basham, you know, and you know, for the love of Bash, you know, what the likes of those three would have injected into the team, but it hasn't got it. It hasn't got personality, and you know, it hasn't got a lot of things that we need to rectify. But you have to be bang on it from the first game right the way through to the 38th game. And if you're not like it is, it's going to be a long season. It's been an incredible long season, but the most important thing has been the support of what we've received. Quite humbling yet again. You know, I think a lot of people were here in 2016. It was an incredibly different feel to that. So they've still got belief and love for the football club, and hopefully sort of belief in what we will try to do in the summer, and reward them. You know, I'm walking around there, and you know, I didn't really enjoy that one bit. So, you know, we've had good memories, and that is something that's, you know, in my head that we need to reproduce, because you know, as I said, it's not been good enough from everybody this season, and you have to own it and take that on the chin.
Because when you talk about personality, it's quite easy to sort of look at that team and say, yeah, personality, reliability, the character. It don't feel physically for too many of them. It doesn't feel like a Sheffield United team, does it really?
No, it doesn't, and it doesn't look like it. I think one of the things that I've said all along: what do I want it to look like? What do the supporters want it to look like? What do the club want it to look like? And it doesn't look like that. It's a team, I think, that's been just sort of chucked together a little bit. You know, so I know there were some difficult decisions at the start of the season that needed to be made. So reflection and hindsight is massive, I suppose. So lessons that we need to learn as a football club, I'm sure. But like I said, you know, blows bring eyes, setbacks bring comebacks, and that's got to be our aim. But, you know, you have to be absolutely 100% at it on every department. Physically, we were miles off of it. Like I said, last 20-25 minutes, and even before, it looked like sort of men versus boys who were pushing off the ball, and and banging into us. I mean, listen, it's quite difficult to compare us to Tottenham as a football club. You know, we are what we are, and we've got to be proud of that. And you know, but we're not Tottenham, but we have to get a lot closer to these teams, and the only way we do it is by addressing all those issues and all those problems that you see, I see, and 30,000 of our supporters see.
Can I ask you, even just my own curiosity, what the explanation was for the red card that was overturned?
I don't get it. You know, he come off and he said straight away something about Son. And then we get on the comms who say, but I just don't get it. I've got sides to think there's just two different sets of rules. Like at times, you know, I just don't get it. You know, offside decisions. You know, we go to Man United and you know, decisions get let go and there's another 10-15 seconds. You know, we have a really tight one here, a really tight one right in front of me, and the flag goes up. I don't get it. The red card come out straight away, and he's overturned his own decision. It's absolutely nuts, and I think, you know, the feeling around the place is, I don't think that, you know, that part of the game our supporters will miss for a season. You know, so we'll have to hopefully deal with it next season in a different way. There'll be different challenges, different pressures, but I've got to say, you know, I've seen it right the way through. I saw our penalty. I saw, you know, challenge on Blaster there, and you know, I'm not trying to deflate or anything, but I don't know. I just see a different game at times that we get, and decisions that we get, and decisions that go against us.
Finally, how quickly do things move now, Chris? You know, as you move forward and build this team.
Yeah, I'm already meeting players. You know, you've seen how sort of decisive we've made our actions in terms of 5 loans going back, in terms of the decisions that we made on the free transfers, in terms of the decisions that we have made in terms of players that we will prepare to move on and hopefully wheel and deal. You know, we've got a difficult summer ahead of us. You know, we're not in a situation, and I wouldn't want us to be, in terms of we've never done that, to put the club in a financial situation that some of the clubs find themselves in the Championship and in the Premier League. So I think we all don't want that. But we understand there's not going to be a pot of gold for everybody just to dip into. We've got to work smartly. We've got to bring people that want to come here. We've got to get the balance right between experience and young players. But most importantly, you got to get that beating heart under that shirt that wants to come out and wants to play. And there's players here that want to do that. Your Blasters, your Bogles. I keep saying the same names. The Amers. You know. Ben Bertrand-Diaz misses a couple of chances, but he keeps going, and he keeps going, and he keeps going. So, you know, you've got to surround yourselves with players like that really want to be in, that are all in, and it's and that's the be all and end all. And you know, I think I'm gonna pinpoint anything. I think, you know, it's pretty easy to see that this group is a pretty disjointed group. I understand when they don't get results and performances and results, it does really test them. But you know, the group's attitude to disappointment, attitude to, you know, difficult periods is you know, there to be seen, and that has to absolutely change to make us really competitive and be that team that we all want it to look like.
Cheers, Chris.
Cheers, mate.